saxophone or you die. That's how I learned to inhale, playing my saxophone. You blow out and then you have to inhale. Now, hey, I tried.
One for Bill.
I tried to do it, I just couldn't. I wasn't trying to get off the hook, you know. I was just making a nervous remark.
Okay, let's go through, because I've heard different people discuss it, and I've done my jokes. Okay, you got the joint in your hand.
I bet you burned me bad.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, somebody says, you know, that word E-A-R, you all heard it in college, ear. And,
That's exactly what happened. That's what happened.
Somebody says, ear. And then what do you do at that point?
I took it, and I tried to smoke it just like a cigarette. But I'd never smoked a cigarette before.
Mm-hmm. And you're not a drinker either, right?
No, well, I never had a drink till I was 22. I do now a little bit, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so I did my best. I mean, I tried, but I just couldn't inhale it. I mean, I wasn't trying to get a good conduct medal for saying I didn't inhale. I was just nervously pointing out that it was another one of those things I tried to do and failed at in life. I gave it. I was 22 or 23 years old. I gave it my very best shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I really tried. I just blew it.
I know how it is dealing with the press. If you could explain it over again the first time, would you do it any differently?
Yeah, I'd have just said yes. But you know, but here's the deal. When a politician says something, if you're in politics, the cynicism about politicians is so great. People thought, well, this guy calculated this whole answer. Mm-hmm. And he calculated it so that he thought, well, maybe you won't burn me quite as bad if I say I didn't inhale. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. They asked me a question I didn't know they were going to ask, and I gave an honest answer. And that I didn't inhale was a nervous afterthought. I was sort of laughing about it after 22 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that was going on. I just sort of laughing in my mind about it. But I got beat up about it because everybody thought I calculated this answer. You know, maybe I should be more calculating than I am. But, you know, if you folks are never going to get good politicians, really good public officials, if all you want is somebody that calculates every word they say, every deed they do, and their whole life becomes like a robot or an automaton, you know. I did something when I was younger. I told the truth about it. And I made a mess of telling about it because I guess I'm still kind of embarrassed about it after all these years. Yeah. But it is not a big deal, and it was made into a federal case. I got more publicity on that than my idea about how to send every kid in America to college who wants to go, which I think is more important to the election and to the future of this country.